Hello friends, and welcome back to Self-Critical Automaton Plays Dark Souls. Today we're just going to finish up the final little bit of the Painted World of Ariamis. I can't remember if I managed to say all of the things I wanted to say about it, but, you know, if I remember more stuff later, I will, doubtless talk about it while doing other stuff. So, yeah, there's a bunch of hollows on this bridge, which apparently people have difficulty with. I don't really. I mean, if you know where all the hollows are, it's not difficult at all. There's a couple of bow ones here. The sword one who was hiding in that nook. I think there's another couple of, yeah, there we go. Stealthy dangle hollows. Who are, of course, not much of a threat if you know they're coming. Just so you left now, matey. And that's your lot. But you dropped something rubbish. Broken straight sword. I've got like 10 of those now. I suppose I should just feed them to Frampt, because while there's no merchants who buy stuff in this game, you can feed items to Frampt in exchange for souls. Finally, the game's third Berenike Knight. Excuse me. This guy is big and dangerous, but then we already knew that. This one's got a sword instead of a mace. Wow. Yeah, it's always a bit difficult to fight them in enclosed spaces. And that's exactly why. Glug 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 glug. Roll roll roll. Ugh, for fuck's sake. Oh, well, okay. And we're back. So yeah, don't underestimate Berenike Knights. That's basically what you need to learn. I should probably also have actually, you know, thrown a couple of swings at it, since I mostly just stood there and failed to tank or dodge. Yeah. Yeah. Forget about these guys. Ah, dicks. I'm ashamed to say I have not come up with any more falling puns, having already used nice trip, this place is pleasant in the fall, etc, etc, etc. I'll tell you what, I'm going to avoid getting the attention of Mr. Berenike for a sec. And yeah, so of course do that. What have we got here? Yet another broken straight sword. So yeah, I was saying you can feed stuff to Frampt. That's something I should do soon. And once again, there is no shame in throwing fireballs at things that are tougher than you. It's a perfectly reasonable reaction. Come on, put that thing away. Yipe. So yeah, doing a bit better this time, thankfully. Oh no, you don't. Estus is not for you, it's for me. And that's him taken care of. Did I remember to pick up the blood shield? It'd be really embarrassing if I forgot. Nope, there it is, it's fine. I think the blood shield has a special effect, actually. If I remember correctly, that's just in the wrong direction. Ha! Its design was one of the winners of a competition. It boosts resistances. I thought it had another effect as well, but I guess not. Apparently you can tempt that Berenike into falling off this ledge, but it's a bit of a pain, so I generally just prefer to fireball, or, you know, if I have a decent weapon, use my decent weapon. Boss time! Or is it?
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
Okay.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
I wish I had a furry dress. That looks incredibly warm and comfortable. Like a pashmina sweater, but
Thou
just...
must return this
okay. Yeah, this is crossbreed Priscilla. As you can see, she has a big old tail. She is apparently the owner of the mysterious doll, and also half dragon. What her other half is anyone's guess, although most people reckon, you know, a god, one of, you know. Anyway, she's the boss of this zone, you can fight her if you want, but I tend not to fight characters who aren't actually aggressive. She's, you know, she's a sweetie. She's a giant lady in a nice dress. Why ruin things by attempting to murder her? That seems perfectly reasonable. Although she did refer to it as a plank, and it's not really a plank. I presume that the art team was supposed to put, you know, like a little plank there, and they never did. So yeah, that's the painted world of Ariamis. A weird little aside. Ah, yeah, all these guys respawn. Forgot about that. Oh well. Let's see if I can get some headshots. Sploosh. Wait, no, that's not a headshot noise, that's a... Yeah, okay. Boom! Haha! Walked right into that one. And that one? Not that one! Oh boy, I better not let them kill me. That would be not good. That would be bad. I'm good with words. Oh come on, you guys suck and I hate you. Painting Guardians, more like lame-ting guardians. Actually no, it is ableist to use lame as a pejorative. I should remember that and not say it. Painting Guardians, more like rubbish. God, no. Painting Guardians, more like... Well, you get the gist anyway. So I'll try and avoid most of them on my way back out. Of course, this means that we have got one more place to go, and that place is the rest of Anor Londo. We've got two Silver Knights to bypass. If you remember, those are the two Silver Knights on the big Buttressy place, and they repeatedly kicked my Buttress. That was a lot of dodges. What's up with this guy? I don't like Painting Guardians, they kind of suck and I hate them. Also, they make me use a ton of Estus. You can tell I don't have much to say about this bit. Also, I'm a bit distracted today. It's very warm. I'm a bit hay fevery. Kind of just want to go to sleep, really. But, you know, here I am, not in bed, fighting rubbishy Painting Guardians with their silly dresses and their armoured feet. So, you can tell, I mean, you know, I do this out of love, I do this for you guys. My fans, I say fans, I don't really think... Do I have any fans? I would say that I have... Ouch. What's like a less enthusiastic word? Tell you what, I have subscribers on YouTube, that's what I have. Not to belittle any of you who do consider yourselves my fans, if indeed there are any of you, but, you know, probably dug this hole deep enough. So, yeah. And we are back. I am sure you remember this place. It is my bane, my destruction, my nemesis. Oh, Dick! That horrible moment where... So yeah, basically just gonna try and run for it. This is probably the hardest bit of this entire segment of the game, as I'm sure you recall from, what, 10 episodes ago, when I died repeatedly. It's kind of the single most bullshit segment that you have to deal with. There's just not really any way to cheese it. There's two giant guys shooting giant arrows, instant death if you trip, and massive knockback on the arrows, so yeah. Also, Silver Knights, you know, quite resistant, hard to kill. Oh dear. Normally this is where I would use fire bombs if I had any left, but I don't. Ah, no! Okay, so this time for sure. Or not. Yeah, so... normally I would try and save some black firebombs for this bit, but if you recall I used them up earlier, so I basically just have to sprint and hope for the best. Let's hope that I manage to get enough fireballs off with the old pyromancy, but, you know... I can't afford to fail again. It takes like 10 minutes for me to run back here. Come on, put your bow away, you bastard. There we go. One of the advantages of the ledge, I guess, is that it's pretty hard for them to, Yes! Yes, he's down! One left! One left! Chug-a-lug. Take a glug. For those of you following along at home, that's probably alcohol poisoning by now. See if I can get close enough and knock him off the edge. Actually, he's pretty easy to bait off the edge, as you can see. Haha! Suck it! Suck it! So of course there's naturally an intense feeling of catharsis once you've got both of these guys dead. And there's also a bonfire right around the corner. This is the toughest challenge in this entire section of the game. In fact, it's the only non-bullshit... sorry, no, the only actually bullshit challenge. I've talked before about how every part of the game is hard but fair. This is hard, but it's incredibly unfair. So I'm glad it's over and done with, and thank fuck there is a bonfire over here. So yeah, I did it indeed. This is the interior, so yeah, kind of lost for words and suffused with joy at having actually beat that thing. And who's this? It's Solaire. Fantastic.
You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
Like I said before, Solaire is just the best. Just... like, apart from Laurentius, he is just the only nice guy in this entire freaking kingdom. So, yeah, this is going to be a short episode. I'm going to stop it here, because of reasons, and also because I'm trembling from only having just made it across that thingamajig. So, I will catch you later. Bye! Fuck this pot in particular. What does it even say? Weakness, rolling.